High five essence. Well, this could go bad or good. I don't know. What's up, everyone, and welcome to today's video. If you are new here, welcome. And if you've been here before, welcome back. I did have somebody ask me what my pillow said, so I'm going to show you. This is my husband's pillow. Sorry, it's dirty. Not the coolest pillow ever. So if you've been here before, welcome back. If it's your first time, welcome. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. Share it out if you know somebody who might like it. And we're just going to dive right into it. We are doing almost a full face of new makeup. Everything that I'm trying today, with the exception of maybe like a powder, I'll let you know, is new. My primer will not be new because almost everything that I have here is from e.l.f. I went to the drugstore yesterday. There were some sales, you know, I picked up some products that I've been meaning to try, and today is the day. I'm just putting on some moisturizer before we get started. Today I am using my Nivea Refreshing Day Cream. This does have an SPF of 15 in it, which I do appreciate because I've been so lazy this summer. Oh my God. I was at the drugstore yesterday and I thought, you know what? I'm going to get some makeup. We're going to pick up some stuff. It's so hot in here right now. Oh my gosh. It's because I had to close my door because the dudes are out there shooting bow and arrows first thing in the morning. I am going in with my e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I've actually made some pretty good headway in this one. Oh my goodness, stop moving. Sorry. I like to use a lot because I have ginormous pores that need to be filled. Oh, I used a lip mask last night and it felt so nice. This is almost a full face of e.l.f. Didn't even mean to do that. Like, this is my favorite primer, so of course I'm going to use that. The sponge we will be using is the e.l.f. This is the cookies and cream sponge. I picked this up at the Dollar Tree and I only grabbed one because, you know, not excessive, because I was getting ready to do like a Shop Miss A haul yesterday, and then I kind of held off because I thought if this was good and I only paid $1.50 for it, I'll definitely go back and get a few more. Today's foundation will be the Camo CC Cream from e.l.f. This is color correcting and full coverage. It has SPF 30 and it is in the shade Light 210. I have always wanted to try this, so we're just going for it. It comes with a pump. We're gonna put a little bit on the back of our hand. It is quite thick. I did like test a little bit out on the back of my hand the other day and I was quite impressed. We're going to use the bottom of the sponge, and I'm going to try just to take a little bit, and we're just going to spread it out over my face and see how much coverage it gives. So like, this is the before, and let's see what the after looks like. It's pretty good coverage. This did cost me $18 Canadian. I did pick it up at Shoppers Drug Mart. I've wanted to try this for like 2 years now. And last year was technically like the no-buy year, I think. I checked my schedule. I hadn't uploaded anything in 9 months, which is about the exact same amount of time that I was at that job. So kind of makes sense. Like, that job was really consuming to me in a good way. Okay. It is very full coverage. I wonder how it would be with a brush in comparison to the sponge. I go through phases. Right now I'm into the sponge. Sometimes I'm into a brush. All depends. As far as blendability, it's applying well. I'm not having really any issues with it blending. It's not like perfect. It is pretty darn full coverage though. For a CC cream, like, this isn't even a full foundation. I remember hearing like the finish of this throughout the day is very nice. It's been so long since I watched like anybody talk about makeup, so me being back and talking about makeup now is like weird. So I'm like, I don't know anything. The sponge worked really well. I am going to keep using it because we do have some e.l.f. Putty bronzers. I picked up 2 shades. Tan Lines and Honey Drip. These were on sale at Shoppers. I think I paid $5 each for them, which isn't really that bad. They look really similar. So we're gonna go in with tan lines. I'm gonna use a small brush. I think this is a BH Cosmetics brush. It's like kind of a dense brush. Oh, this could go bad or good. I don't know. I don't think I've ever really used a cream bronzer like this, to be completely honest. I could use a sponge, you could use a brush, whatever floats your boat. Not awful. I really don't want a lot. Just going to work today to do like a Zoom meeting. Just want to give a little bit of dimension to my forehead. I am using a small brush too for the purpose that I don't really want to overkill it. Really not going in with a lot more. Maybe a little bit more on this side. I don't know how I feel about this, to be honest. I don't know if this is really meeting the expectation that I had. Let me just... It's not bad. Definitely something I'm going to play around with a little bit more. So it's not awful. It did give me a little bit of color. I don't want a lot. Really not doing much. I'm going, like I said, I'm going to work to sit on a Zoom meeting to do training for something I already know exactly how to use. So that's going to suck. But I'll be in a little room by myself at least. And then I also have this putty blush from e.l.f. and this is just the prettiest fucking color ever. This is in the shade Turks and Caicos. I just can't wait to put this on. I'm just going to use my finger and then I'm going to blend it with a sponge. Like, that's going to be so pretty. I've been thinking about wearing this blush ever since I bought it yesterday. And just the clean side of the sponge. And I'm just going to dab it. Oh, I like that so much. That's really pretty. Yeah. Maybe the brush application for the bronzer was just not the best. Also, I was seeing somewhere where you're supposed to like put blush right here under your eyes. So we're going to try that technique right now. Just a little bit here. And then you're supposed to blend it and then it's supposed to like give you like a flushed look. So we're just going to see if it makes me look ridiculous. I've been seeing that trend on TikTok a lot. So next step, I am going to put a little bit of powder on just because I am sweating up a storm here. I'm going to try and avoid those spots. I'm going to use this one from Hard Candy. It's just a pressed translucent setting powder. I'm going to use this brush from Shop Miss A. And I'm just going to get rid of the shine. So overall, like, as far as coverage goes, this is the side of my face that's kind of like fucked around the most lately. I've got a lot going on here. This side looks pretty good. I have a little, like some little stuff here, but I honestly don't care when that stuff shows through. I did also buy this blush from Essence that I am going to top on top as well because it's like kind of shimmery. It's the Pure Nude Baked Blush. I have the Pure Nude highlighter and I friggin' love it. Now this has quite a bit of shimmer to it. Oh, and a lot of kickback. Can you guys see that? Like, expecting that. The highlighter doesn't do that. Oh, that's pretty. I like that. Just adds a little bit more. I did pick up a new highlighter from the drugstore as well. This is from Essence, the highlighter in the shade Sun Showers. I don't think this is new, but it's definitely new to my collection. So this has the Luminous Glow. That's it on the brush. Like, quite a bit of product. That's one thing. Essence, sometimes, like, I feel like I'm like digging at the pan to get things to really perk up. Oh, that's pretty. Can you see that? I think that's got like a nice little glow. And I don't want too much. Like, I don't want anything too punchy. I just want a little bit more natural. And this is so nice. Yeah, that's absolutely what I was going for. High five, Essence. For my eyeshadow base today, I'm going to use my Gerard Cosmetics Clean Canvas eyeshadow primer. It's getting real close to being finished, so we are just using it up. A little bit goes a really long way. As you can see, like, that's huge coverage. My makeup always looks really nice when I use this. I really can't complain. It's expensive though. It costs a lot of money for Gerard Cosmetics to come to Canada. Like the last time I checked, I think that shipping was more than the actual package. One thing about this eyeshadow base is you do want to set it. And that is because it can crease. So what I do, I take like a translucent setting powder or just an eyeshadow that is around the same color. And I just tap it in and just get everything all set, ready to go for eyeshadow. Overall, I'm pretty happy. We're not doing anything fancy for eyeshadow today. We're just going to use this one from the Stone Cold Fox palette from ColourPop. So stinking pretty. I love this so much. It is just the color story that every time I see it, I'm like, I'm so happy I bought that. I don't use it enough though. I need to use it more. So I'm just going to go in with this first shade, Fascinated. Dust that right into the crease. Just no real, like I'm just dusting it in, back and forth, windshield wiper motions, just like that. I forgot how much I loved doing my eyeshadow. Being away for that long like really made me kind of put like my life into perspective and what I want to do. And there was a point where I was like, how am I going to get back into YouTube? What am I going to do? How am I going to sit down and talk about this stuff? And I feel like I'm there now. I feel like the time is here and we are good to go. And yeah. All right. Now I'm going to go in with Ghost Town, same brush. Now I'm going to just take that also in the crease, just give it a little bit more depth. Maybe not as high. Maybe not as high. Just taking it right here. Same as before, nothing real fancy. I really like this shadow. I really like this palette. I feel like this palette is pretty consistent with formula for ColourPop. Some of them not. I said this in my other video the other day. ColourPop is not all created equal. Sometimes they really release some shitty products. Oh yeah, I like this color. I like these colors blended together. Not having any issues. It's pretty seamless. A little bit of a thinner brush, and I'm going to go in with this darker shade, Obsidian. And it's like kind of like a purpley taupe. And I'm going to focus that on the outer corners and a little bit through my crease. Yeah, that's pretty. And then I'm just going to drag that a little bit under the lower lash line too. Just a little bit. Just kind of smoke it out a little. This is the second time I've used this palette, like since I've been back at the trailer, and I forgot how much I loved it. You know what I don't have? I don't have any e.l.f. palettes. I did have an e.l.f. palette. I'm saying that because I have almost all e.l.f. products here. I had an e.l.f. palette, but it was shit. I don't know if I ever posted about how bad that palette was, but it was like the colors were so pretty and I loved it, but then I'd wear it and then it would crease. It would like fall apart throughout the wear. Shade Baby Doll. Just like super, that's going to be so pretty all over the lid. And we're really just going to pop that all over the lid, center, into the inner corner. And I'm just going to try not to go over that dark shade though. I'm just going to go into the center and I'm going to blend. I'm using my finger for this step because it's one of the easiest ways to apply a shimmer shade. And you know what? Sometimes you just fucking got it, ColourPop. Sometimes you've got it and sometimes you don't got it. This is also new to me. When I saw this at the drugstore, I was like, fuck yeah, I've been waiting to try this. This is the Essence Lash Princess Liner. Isn't that the coolest? So it's like a teeny tiny, it's like a super thick applicator. This isn't new either, but I haven't really seen this in the drugstore. So we're just gonna do like a quick liner and see how I like it. Could be worse. That is not as easy to use as I thought it was going to be. It pulled a little bit. It was kind of draggy. It got the job done. In comparison to my other Essence eyeliner that I use all the time, that's like $2.99, that one's way easier to use. So I'm not really sure. Maybe I'll just have to play around with it. I do also have a new mascara from Essence. I don't know how new this is, but this is the Lash Like a Boss. I've never tried this, so I'm pumped. This is the brush. We're just going to pop it on and see how it looks. But if you are into like this clumpy lengthening mascara, this is it. Do you see that? That's quite a bit. Like there's a lot going on there. It is building for sure. Like holy shit. Look at that compared to that. Like holy moly. Instant volume and length is how it's described, and yeah, we're gonna give them that. That's absolutely what's happening. And I'm just going to use a little bit of happiness in a bottle here. This is my Essence lip gloss. And that is today's final makeup look. So let me know what you guys thought of today's video. Have you used any of these products? I really like the sponge. Definitely going back for more of those. This blush just gave like the perfect little flush to my cheeks. I'm super into this putty blush from e.l.f. I really like this. However, the bronzer, I'm going to have to try the other one. It wasn't terrible, but it just like, it felt like it didn't really do much. This highlighter is also friggin' nice. I really like that I picked this up. As far as this, I'm not overly wowed by this one, so we'll just have to wait and see. I will try it again and I will keep you posted, but it was just not, it wasn't as easy as I was expecting it to be. I was expecting it to be much more in line with the other Essence eyeliners I've used. This one was just a little bit harder to use. And then this mascara, I actually really like. I had the telescopic lift from L'Oreal that I was going to maybe try, but I figured let's keep this affordable drugstore, like low end. And I'm really happy about this. So I'm definitely going to keep using this. I only have like 2 mascaras now because I've dwindled my collection down so much. So you're really not going to see that many different mascaras in the next little bit unless I go out and buy a whole bunch, which we all know could happen because this is me we're talking about. And I really like this. I'm super pumped that I grabbed it. It looks really nice on the skin. It is giving coverage. It's not breaking up too much. Like I can see it in my forehead lines, but that overall, this is a good makeup day. I'm really happy we did this. I can't remember the last time I tried new makeup and actually was like, oh, do I like this? Do I hate this? It's been a while. So basically everything except for the powder, the primer, and the eyeshadow are all new. I'm pretty happy with this actually. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Please share this if you know anybody who might enjoy my content. We will be having a giveaway soon. I'm going to film that next. And I can't wait to see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.